What? Oh, Outer, what's up, man? How you doing? Sorry, I was trying to get the video, and for some reason, it like just froze up on me. I'm like, what is going on? JD, what is up, man? How you doing tonight? Alright, so this can supposedly do... Ah, come on, this video froze up too? Really? I don't know why all this all of a sudden just went haywire. Alright, so, as I was trying to say, finally was able to get on. How are you doing? I am doing pretty good, man. Especially now that I've got the instructions and everything. Like, I heard about this and I could not believe it. So I am doing very, very good, and I'm happy to be in here because, for one, I thought oh man, I got this upside down. This is really going to be irritating to me. There we go. Now we'll be able to see all of this. There we go. Okay, so you can build the deer out of this rabbit. You can build a nice little cute seal. Or, as you guys know, we are going to be building the face hugger. Oh, you're good, JD. Wow. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But, as we build this, I can show you its little pink stuff. Anyways, so I was going to try and do this to where I could actually have everything like ripped apart for you guys before this. And it just didn't work out that way because it's been a very, very busy night. What's this peeking thing? It is called a face hugger. And it is from the movie Aliens. This is a movie that was originally created back in like the 80s, I think it was. Sigourney Weaver is actually the main character on the show. And it's actually a pretty big... switching from phone to PC, I don't blame you on that. But it was a pretty big movie way back then because it was one of the original, like, real good sci-fi aliens and sci-fi alien horror movies. And they actually did a really good job with how they did it, especially with the alien bursting out of people's chests and, like, the acid dripping from the alien's mouth. Like, it was actually a really good show. Like I said, I was trying to get all this done ahead of time, and it just didn't work out. So, I'm trying to hurry, you guys. Because I want to build this. I want to see how... Like, I've seen the pictures of how big it is, but I'm really curious, like, how it actually compares to the pictures I've seen. It is called a face hugger, yes. And the reason it is called a face hugger is because its arms, what it does is it wraps around your face, and it goes like this, and then it uses its tail, and, well, if you're old enough to watch the movie, you'll find out. It's pretty creepy. Aliens was just too scary. I'm sticking to Predator for now. I like the Predator movies too, especially how he has the different face masks that change so he can see like infrared and stuff like that, or heat signatures. Like, I like Predator. Predator versus Aliens was probably some of the better shows as far as like sci-fi, because they really went all out on trying to like scare the crap out of people, and they did a pretty good job of it. Thanks for the hearts, by the way, whoever did that. I appreciate that. Let's rip his cute little arms off. And we will name you Stumpy. Stumper instead of Thumper. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen Bambi. That's the name of the movie. Bambi's one of the original, like, I can't believe they did that to little kids. Like, it was supposed to be this nice little cute Disney movie, and then like 5 minutes into it, they kill his mom. Really? Oh, man. Come on, off there. So what have you guys been up to today? I believe it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, John. So what have all of you guys been up to today? As for me, I was actually at work most of the day. That's why it was such a little short snippet post. But I was trying to let as many people know as I possibly could, because there's a lot out there on the internet about the face hugger and being able to build it, but there's like the instructions are broken up. So I got everything together that I possibly could on it and put it together. And then I'm going to try and post it later, so that way if anybody wants to try and build it themselves, they can. Like I said, I thought this would be really cool, because it should actually be fairly decent size too. Like, it really should be a good this really should be a good build tonight. Oh, come on, get off of there. I cannot believe this. There we go. There's part of it. There's the other half of it. Now we just need to rip its tiny little body apart. Aw, let's start with the tail. The first and only. I feel very privileged, John. I appreciate that. I don't know if I should be scared or be asking for therapy at this point. See, this middle part, when you build this rabbit, this middle part is so difficult. Like, it was honestly irritating building this part of it. Alright, we should be just about good to go. Just about. Ah, no! Banzai! Oh, no, it's Leroy Jenkins, that's right. Leroy Jenkins! Pull his tiny little heart out. That rabbit should never have trusted us. Oh, come on. There we go. Maybe that's its liver and its spleen that we just pulled off there. The little pink and brown one. Wouldn't that be weird? That'd be creepy. Ah, come on. You're good, JD. It is all good. We're going on martial arts classes and making videos. Nice! You got 1 million views? That is amazingly cool, man. What kind of martial arts do you do? And let me ask this. Are you a teacher or are you a student? I'm trying to get this one piece. That's why they gave you this. Because it worked. I've never seen that work before in my entire life. Although, I can tell one thing. We are going to have to really bring this down. There we go. Don't be afraid to say hi, guys. I see it looks like there's about 4 people watching. Don't be afraid to say hi. Alright, so we should be good to start this build now. Now that I've got everything torn apart, I'm pretty sure, we should be able to do this. Now, let's... Oh, the only thing that happened is, I was trying to get... I noticed that this camera right here where my hand's waving, it wasn't really, like, close up like I thought it was going to be. And it really irritated me. I don't bite. Yeah. As far as I know, no one watching bites anyone else. I mean, I guess through the screen, maybe? I don't know. Eat cola. This is not cola. This is Dr. K. Get it right. Dr. Pepper. Mr. Dr. Pepper here. Actually, that's my backup. That's my backup for when I finish the first one. Alright, so the way we are going to do this tonight is going to be a tad bit different. Why? Because, as you just saw there, why did that just jump all the way like that? That really irritates me. Let's see here. What in the world is this doing? Because what I want to do is not letting me do. Now this makes me mad. Because we should be able to go. Alright, come on, let me do this. Because I should be able to like scan through these, and it's not letting me do that for some reason. What in the world? Zoom to actual size, scan test. Alrighty, well then, I guess I'm going to have to do this a different way again. Which is fine by me. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, so I got to keep this size for you guys to be able to see it. What in the crap is this doing? I'm sure you guys can see every last bit of this, and this is driving me crazy. For the martial arts to do... Oh, nice! Brown belt in adult class. I used to be the team education too. Nice. That is amazing. Another Dr. Pepper lover. Yeah, Dr. K is different. It has a different flavor to it. I don't know why this is doing this like this. Like, this is really, really bothering me because... Film strip, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I don't know why that hid that on us. But anyways, okay, so for real, we are going to get in this now. Finally. Sorry. Okay, so first, we need these 4. So we need 1, 2, 3, and numero 4. And then we need 2 of the 3s. My fingernails will not exist after tonight, and that's okay. Alright, so let's start with having us a little spot here, so that way we can do this. Because for real, I can't wait to get this. This thing ought to be cool. And we will name him George, and we will love him and hug him. Did you add me? Yes, I did add you. And it should be on there. I don't know if you can jump on there yet or not, but if you get the chance to jump on there... Well, I mean, for real, when you're sitting there picking them apart, it's not like I have, like, super long fingernails or anything, but it's still... Where's my other... Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Anyways, let's see. We need 2 of the 4s. But yeah, you should be able to jump on there, and you should actually see that I did add you on there. Made a flag egg on one? Flat egg on one. Nice. Nice. I never thought about that. That is actually funny. That is actually funny. Oh, where's the yellow... There we go. I broke the yoke. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Hopefully everything goes well with sparring and that you're able to get a good night's sleep. I totally understand that. It is no big deal, man. Like I said, I'm going to post everything, repost everything, so that way if you guys are interested or not, you'll be able to nab the instructions or catch up on all the whatever you missed through the night. Alright, so there's that part of it. So let's go to this, which we need 2 of the whites. And for real, congratulations on making it to brown belt, because that's amazing. 1 big piece on 2. I thought it was 2 at first. let's see, 2 of these. Okay, so let's see. We got to do this. That's going to be in the middle here. In the middle or at the end? At the end. Alright, so there's that piece. Let me try and hold this up a little bit. That way you guys can actually, if it focuses, this camera should focus pretty good. I used to do karate when I was younger too. It was always fun. I always had a blast in karate class. Let's see, 3 and those 2. So we need that one. Then we need one more. Okay. Wow. Almost got rid of it. Alright, so then we'll put this one right here. Then this one goes right here. And then we got the 3 that goes on. If I take this off there. There we go. Alright, so that looks like that. A few months ago. Nice. Wow. COVID screwed everything up from everyone. So don't let that, like, found his face. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is the start of a pretty good rhyme right there. Yeah, no, COVID screwed a lot of things up for everyone. So don't try and hold that against yourself, because that's not your fault. Alright, so we need 2 of the long ones, and then 2 of these. So we need these 2, this one, and then this one. So then that's got this one going here, this one going here. Oh, this is going to be pretty big. This is going to be awesome. Alright, so there's that part. And then 2 of the 6s. Not that one. This one. 2 of these ones. Wait, what side is that? Wrong side. that is hand size. That is awesome. Alright, so we gotta flip this around. My ID is Subzeroburn, but it's SUB0, the actual number 0, and then burn. Number 4, making a car. No, I get that, because then you could put the wheels back here, and it could be just like a dragster. Zoom. He's racing, he's pacing, he's beating the clock. The green light flashes, the flags go up. He's going for distance. I don't know if y'all know that song. That's an old song. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. He's all alone, all alone, all alone. It's a ping pong on 5-4. I love that. Alright, man. You have a good night, Outer. Ping pong paddle. I love that. Either that or have you ever watched Blue Man Group? How they have those paddles over the big plastic tubes? They're boom, 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 boom. Oh. Probably should wait a second till I get that a little more solid. Alright, so we got to put these single little white ones. One goes here. One goes here. Then we've got... Okay, 2 more of the white ones. There's one. So that one is going to go right here. Yes, that one goes right here, and then the other one's going to go on the other side. There. That is the other one. There we go. Alright, then we got that there. Then we need the blue clear one. That's its butt. Alright, where's the flat brown? Flat brown bottom. Take me home. 2, 4, 5. So that does go there. There. Now we've got a good sturdy ping pong paddle. G-Man, what is up? I was wondering. For breaking my car. Oh man, it's so good to see you guys on tonight. No joke. Alright, so we have... Oh, that's weird. They must have had to... Okay, so we gotta take... Actually, this works out perfectly. Because I can take that one. Then we can just put it on here like this. Because that's not going to matter. Because all they're trying to do is just make a 2x2. And we need the halvesies. Little half circles. Set this down for 1 second while we hunt for Red October. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to take apart some of the other stuff. Because I know this uses a lot of the pieces. I just don't know how much. That's not it. That's not it. Where did it go? Where did it go? Because I was showing half moons, right? Like the half circles, semicircles. For some reason, I'm not seeing them now. It is semicircles, right? Yeah, it's semicircles. Alright, man. Have a good night, JD. You beat your rival today. How many you got now? You have no friends and you decide to make a face hugger. Well, that's one way to make friends. Oh, come on. Where are these halvesies? There's one. Alright, so turn that one. Now, where's the other one? That's the $1 million question of the day. Hey Boots, do you see where the piece is? Awesome. 19 subs and 12,000 views. Awesome. Absolutely awesome, man. I like the face hugger so far. Like, this is... I mean, seriously, this is... I've got a normal size hand. So this is seriously, like... I'm amazed. Have you tried doing this build before, G-Man? Oh, come on. Where is the other one? See, originally what I was going to try and do is I was going to try and get started a little bit... There it is! Found it. A little bit ahead of time, because I was going to try and get, like, just the pieces for the face hugger. But it did not work out that way. It did not work out that way tonight. Oh, you can't find the set? Ooh. That ain't cool. Hopefully you can find it. Or, like, maybe order it online? If you want to spend the extra money or whatever? I mean, for real, it's... Okay, what do we need here? Okay, we need... I know I just saw this piece. I know I just saw this piece. And that was not it. Where did it go? It has disappeared from the face of this planet. Only because I was trying to find it. That's not it. Although it looks really similar. Right, am I sure that's not it? This has to be it. This has to be it. That has to be it. I just don't want it to look so odd. Hold on. I'm going to do something here. Yeah, that looks so different. But up here... See, because at first I almost thought it was this piece. It's got to be the one I've got on there. It has to be. It's the only one that actually makes sense. Because it doesn't have the little talons on it like this one does. So I really don't think that's it. I really think I got the right one on there. Alright. So let's zoom back out for a minute. And then we'll get our other two ones. Yes, I have watched the Alien movies. And I absolutely love them. I love the way, if you've ever watched Robot Chicken, on Robot Chicken, they actually make fun of it. And like they have it to where they shoot the aliens, and because it's oozing the acid out of its body, it keeps dropping like from one deck to the next, and all you hear is, ooh, ow, oh, ow, and then like falls into space like, ah. I never heard of this. I've never heard of this. What's going on, John? What you wondering about? Ah, there's one. All right, how are those on there? Okay, backwards towards it. So, like this. And that is off to the side there. Okay, so there's that. And then we need one more. Yeah, no, if I would have known about this build, about the alternate builds, I would have built this absolutely first. Like, this would have been the first thing I would have ever built. Yucko. I'm always confused. Dazed and confused, man. Dazed and confused. Okay, so there's that part for the moment. Hey, that's a little bit far away from home. Alright, so we got... Oh, so we need to actually put that together. Wait, is that the right one? No. So this one and the long one. So we need that one, this one. Then we need one of our little feetsies. Our little footles. Where has it gone? It has disappeared to the 5th dimension. Kind of like the cat. Honestly, John, that's kind of what I was wondering. What you talking about, G-Man? What you talking about, homie? What you talking about, Willis? Alright. So we got this going on here. Then we got 2 of the white. Right there. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got 2 of these that are going to be going on the end. And then 2 of the smaller ones to create some more of the plating to make sure that this will never get damaged. It'll fall apart in 100,000 pieces if I drop it. Guaranteed. Alright, so we gotta flip this over. And then add 2 of the singles. That's not it. Ah! 2 of them right together. There we go. So one right here. And one right here. If I can get them to stay in place. Please. There we go. Oh, gotcha. That's kind of what I was thinking too, John. I ain't gonna lie. At first, that's what I was thinking too. But I didn't think you were like that, G-Man, so that's why I was kind of like, what? Ah, crud. Already, my feet have gone to sleep. Why? Because my legs hate me. Of course, it doesn't help that I sit on them all the time. Alright, let's do that. Alright, come on. I know, there it is. There's those 2. Okay, so we got to start with this. Then we need our other footy, our other footsie, footo. I know it's here somewhere. And it's not hiding in underwear. So where are you? Where'd you go? Because I'm about to scream. Ah! There it is. I knew it was somewhere around there. So apparently whoever it is definitely has a high following rating, or else they probably would already be banned from the sound of it. Alright, get that on there, get this on there. And then we shall start getting the plating on here. So it's 1 and 2. And then we need 2 of the smaller ones. Wherever they went off to. There's 1. And where? There. We've got it. And then we'll get the other couple smaller. There's 1. Numero 1. Uh-oh. There it is. Number 2. Alrighty, so now that we got that. Oh, he is banned. Well, it's probably a good thing you're not trying to follow in his footsteps, man. Because I would hate to see you get banned. That would honestly kind of probably ruin my day. Oh wait, that's got to go up another. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well then. Ah. All right. So that's got to go right up next to this. Since I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Man, that is cool. That is cool. So who else is out there watching? Don't be afraid to speak up and say what's up. Alright, now that we got that part done, now we can start building the legs. Alright, so I'm assuming it's the small ones we're starting with, is what it looks like. So we got this one and this. There's that. And on the bottom side, we need 2 of these. Okay, so let's start with, wait, what? Oh, I see how that's done. I see how that's done. Okay, so first off, let's get the other one started. So we can get the other 6. There it is. Alright, so there's that. Then what we need is we've got to find 2 of these ones. That's not it. I don't think so anyways. Although there are a bunch of pieces on here. There it is. Got it. Okay, and the other one is this brown one. Not that. There it is. So we need another one of these. There it is. Alright, so the way this has this sitting is this piece needs to go onto there, like that. So we need that one turned upside down, this one turned upside down, and then we get to put those on the bottom here. So that's one leg, and then here's the other one, or at least the starting of the legs. So there's that. Aw, it loves us. Crowbar on 18. Wait, what? Oh, he counts coming back to stream as soon as he does. And the other's mild banning. Hey, may as well, man. Oh, crowbar. Either that or golf club. Haha, see? Wait, what? Okay, so we just did that. 18, 19, 20. Maybe that's just showing us what it's supposed to look like after it's done. Because that's kind of what it's looking like. Alright, so now we get to take that, take it here, and that is going to go up into the front here like this. Oh, our pretty little baby is coming along so nice. Alright, so now we got this piece and this one. Is that doubled up or is that single? Doubled. So there's the second one. Then we got to get 2 of these ones. Put those on there. Then we need, yeah, one of those. Oh, come on, there's a ton of these. There it is. So you get to put the flat one on there, so that looks like that. Oh, wait. Okay, there's one other piece we're missing. That's what it is. So we got to put another one of... There it is. That one. Like what we put on the face. Looks so weird. Okay, what is up with the Cookie Monster? That's what it looks like anyways. Honestly, so far, I would rate this at a 10. Ah, that's where that piece comes into play. Okay, so we need the 2, this one. Because that's going to go right on there like that. So there we go. Where's that so far? I honestly think my phone does better on doing this. Sorry, I gotta answer something real fast. There we go. Okay. Did you? I was hoping. I was honestly hoping we would see a lot more people on, because I mean, you're talking. I don't know. Between the 3 or 4 posts, it was like almost 1,000 people were like thumbs up in it, but no one ever showed up. So it's like, it'll be all right though. It'll be all right. All right. So now where does? Okay, so this must come over. Okay, so that's what actually holds that into place. So that actually sits right on top like that. There we go. So that does. It actually does it, man. That's creepy. That's creepy how well this is coming along. Alright, so we need one of... I had just seen that piece too. No, it wasn't that. This has to come off there though, I think. There it is. There's one. So we're building 2 of these at least. So we need... Where is it? There it is. Alright, so we need both of those, 2 of those. There's one. Then we need the second little brown one. There it is. Then we need the white ones. That's not it. There's one. Wait, is that it? Oh, it is. I was looking for a flatback. There we go. Haha, got it. Got him. Oh, come on, get in there. Alright, so that one goes there, this one goes there. So we gotta put that into there, that onto here. Alright, so now we got both those. Now we need 2 of these, 2 of the 4s, and then we can make some of the smaller legs. Bum, bum, bum. End the stream and sleep. I'm assuming you saw me yawning. Yes, my kids love playing with Legos. Alright, so on the end there, we got this one. And we got this one. Alright, so there's both of those. Yep. Got it. Alright, so those go right behind. So those are going to go right here. Man alive. This is creeping me out making this. It is so cool though. I can't believe. Oh, come on, get on there. Come on, come on. About to take the other leg off. There we go. Ah, no, stay on. Ah, no. There we go. We'll leave that up. That way we can move the leg back. Man, that's so weird. That is such a trap. Dude, it's like a flying mosquito. Just with a little bit bigger of a bite. Oh, and are you done? Honestly, I'm probably leaving this one together. There's not many times I do that with Legos, but this just looks cool. Alright, we need 2 of... Now, my kid actually has his own Legos. So he's actually got this table that you see right here. He actually has his own. So he's got his own little place that he can build Legos. And I get this message at work, and it is, he wants to know if he can borrow your tripod in order to make a Lego video because he wants to build Legos. So I was like, oh, I just thought it was so cool. Alright, so there's that one. There's that one. Alright, so there's that on there. That's that. So next. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why that does that backwards like that. Okay, so we've got these, but we got to put them on here backwards. Okay, so that has to go there. And then as soon as I find the other one, there it is. We'll put the other wing back down. So we can add this on here. Whoops. If I wouldn't put it backwards, there we go. Alright, so now that those are on there. Man, that thing looks creepy. Oh, I definitely am. I definitely am. It wouldn't be complete if I didn't do that. A mannequin head to put it on. That would be cool for like Halloween. and then have like blood dripping down the side of the mannequin head. Oh, dude. That would be a trip. That would be such a trip. What I want to do for Halloween is I want to get 2 of this like 6 or 8 foot skeletons and put those out in the yard, and then have like a bag, like, I don't know, filled with leaves or something like that, but have a Santa hat coming out of the bag, and then have like the voice bubbles or whatever like coming from one of the skeletons saying it ain't your time yet, fat man, or something like that. I think it'd be hilarious. No, I agree with the display part. I agree with the display part about that too. Like I said, I'm not usually one to do that with Legos, but I think this one would be worth it. But who knows? I might take this a step further with some of the other sets, because I do want to see. We need 2 of these. I know that much. I'm pretty sure we need at least 2 of these. And unfortunately, because of down here, wrong direction. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, down in the bottom left corner, I screwed that up. Oh, man. Yeah, I think it'd be funny for Halloween. Alright, so we got 1. Then we got... As soon as I find more stuff. There's that one with... There we go. That one. And then... There it is. Right there. It's number 2. I know it's at least 2 of these. But I thought it was, 4 of them. 4 of them. Alright, so let's get the other 4 made. As soon as I find the other gray pieces, we'll be on our way. Have you guys seen, have any of you guys ever watched College Humor on YouTube? I want to make the chest burster. I was thinking about that because I've actually got the giraffe set, and I think the brown that would go with that would be perfect for making that. I do want to make that. If I can find the instructions for that, I do want to make that, because that would be awesome to add to the display. Alright, so there's 3 of them. Now, there it is. There's number 4. Finally. Alright, so there's that. Wait, was that on top or bottom? Top, yeah. There we go. And where is our little... There it is. I can't believe how nicely this is coming together. I cannot believe how nicely this is coming together. I wonder if my kid would have a heart attack if I put this on his chest for when he woke up in the morning. The alien movies are awesome, yes. Yes, they are. Oh, that is so cool. I love this. Oh, I love this. Next is your tail, good sire. Alright, so there's those 4. The chest armor. Alright, so where does this start? Okay, so that starts here. That does not seem right. Because that should have to go on there like that. Oh, I guess that does fit. Okay. Yeah, that does fit. Cool. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Yes. Yes, I am. I appreciate that you guys told me about this, because for real, this is amazingly cool. Yeah, I think it was Aliens. I watched it too because it was the android that was like a paranoid android. It was weird. I honestly didn't like that one. It was so weird. A fake like picture somewhere. Huh. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure he probably found it on Temu or something, you know? I like Temu, though. I think Temu's one of the coolest. Prey? Huh. I don't know. I don't think I've heard of that one yet. But like I said, I work 12-hour days, a lot. So there's a lot of stuff there really is a lot of stuff I've missed out on. That's why I'm really hoping that this like launches off so I can actually like live a life, you know? All right, let's turn this upside down. Let's turn our bad boy upside down. All right, so we need 2 of the dark ones. 1. I'm assuming these are going here because we need to try and keep some of these pieces together. That is part of the goal, you know? So there's that. I figured they would do something like this. Which is perfectly cool because you know what? You just got to do what you just got to do sometimes on sets. Alright, where's the single? There we go. We shall use this one. Man. No! Get your armor plating back on. There you go. We will call him Jeeves. Because it's off-brand. Temu is cheap. But I've gotten Legos from Temu before. And honestly, I kind of like them. There's one set, and I've been trying to find it because I have not built it yet. It's, I want to say it's a bee or a fly or something like that. But it's from Temu, and I honestly want to build that one because it looked neat because of the style of pieces they have for it. Oh, they came out with an animated one. Interesting. I did not know that. Huh. I'll have to try and look into that. I've always liked, like I said, I've always liked the Aliens and Predators stuff, so that actually sounds interesting. Hey, right off the bat, right there it is. Blam. Ooh. Now we get to start with the tail. There's that. Okay, we need 1 of the 3s. Did I completely miss out on it? Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. No, like for real, where'd it go? It's supposed to be gray, right? Or is that pink? I think that's pink. I don't think that's gray this time. I think it's pink. Oh, they got a new one coming out. I bet that's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a rip-off set. John, it is definitely a rip-off set. Medieval times, Romans and samurai, that would be amazing. Oh, I bet that's going to look cool. Either that or they're just absolutely fishing for ideas at this point, and it's going to be horrible. Either way, it should still be kind of cool. I still think this is going to be pink, so we're just gonna go with that. So let's put this here. Then we got two of the brown ones. I know I had just seen them. There's one of them. Now where's the other one? Hello. There we go. Alright, so there's those on the end of there. Huh. Wonder if that's actually going to be used for anything. Okay, so we're going to have one of these down here, which I'm sure there's going to be another one go on the top. Okay, there's that one. Then it was the two that's going to go here. So there's that. Ha ha ha! I was right. Alright, so there's the other single little one. And then we needed two of... Yeah, there's one of them. This one. And one more of this. The upside down slope. There it is. Got it. There's one and two. Whenever I can get that on there. There we go. Penny, dude, I've missed seeing you on. How you doing? Oh, an animated show that came out about medieval times. Okay, I see what you're saying. Came out like a month ago. I personally have never went hunting. Although the sad part is I do own two bows. One of them is a makeshift bow, the other is a compound. But no, I don't even own any guns. But I do want to get some. Wait a second, wasn't that? Oh, I guess I didn't click it over. There we go. Wait, what? Wait, did I miss something? Come on, go back. No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Was that it? 3 of those and 1 of those. There it is. That one. Alright, so that's going to go at the front of everything. So we're going to put that at the very beginning. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That one's going to go right behind that. What? That's weird. Okay, so those are going to go right at the front of there, but they don't connect to anything. I don't know why that is. Is my bow enchanted? It's enchanted with fishing line. 2026, nice. Minecraft skeleton? No, it's the face hugger. It's the face hugger from Aliens. Pretty cool. This thing looks wicked. Alright, G-Man, who you asking? Alright, there's this one. Which we gotta add this to this. Turn it upside down, I guess. And then we need two of... There's one. So that one's gonna go like that. And the other one, that's not the right one. Okay, for realsies. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Finally, got it. There we go. Well, let's see. I am a jack of all trades. My IQ is based on a lot of different things. Because I've never taken an IQ test, but I can guarantee my IQ is at least 130s. Oh, you've never seen any of the Aliens movies? It's all good, Penny. It is all good. Wait. What was... Oh, once it's turned it back over. I see. Why would it have it just turn us back over? Because it just had us. Alright, so that's going to go back here. What? Ah, that side. Alright, so that's going to go right here. There we go. Yours was 131 when you were 12. Nice. It is definitely not an easy accomplishment. Because I know that, and a lot of people would probably sit back and be like, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. But it's hard to be intelligent because the smarter you are, the more mental anguish it brings. Okay, where is the other? I know I saw it. I am going to get very sad very fast. Because I know it is here. I know that other one is here. Huh. Ah! I knew it was. But I gotta take our carrot apart. Dude, I like that carrot. Technoblade Never Dies. Is that an anime or is that like a game? I believe it, G-Man. I believe that. Okay, so let's get that there. I knew that. Cool. Okay, so we need this. And then we need 2 more of... Do we even have 2 more of those? Yeah. Because here shortly we're going to be getting into the redefined part of this, because they had to redo the instructions on some of it. So here in a second, we will be getting to that part. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 of those. And it's not that. Unless... No, those aren't pink. Yeah, those are supposed to be brown. I don't think we have those pieces. Which makes me really think we're going to have to use the pink ones. Guess what we're doing? We are going to use pink. Because I honestly don't think... Alright. So that has to be on this part. I'm inevitable, snap eyes. Oh, you're organizing your figures earlier? I like the way you have it organized. Because it seems like you would know exactly where everything is. Alright, since I couldn't find the brown ones, I'm using the pink ones. I'm either going to hate myself later for it, or I'm going to realize I was right. I'm not sure which yet. Yeah, we'll find out fast enough. Alright, so then for this part, we need 1 of these. No, I'm pretty sure we're doing that for 2 different... Okay. So that should be right here, right? No! Darn it! Alright, so what I'm trying to find is this one, but the opposite side. That's what I'm trying to find. There it is. Alright, so we got this here. Then we got this piece up here. Then for the other side, we've got one of the longer ones here. But on the back side of that, we've got nothing. There it is. Ah, no! There we go. There. That's right. Okay, so we need... I just had like all those right in front of me. Of course they would leave. They have left and moved away. No. Ah, there it is. Alright, so we got that part on there. And we got one of these right here. There we go. That looks right. Ah. So we need one of these for here. So that's on there. Alright, now we're just building the opposite side of this. Okay. That's what I thought was going to happen. Oh, you're alright, G-Man. I don't blame you. It's all good. My son collects all kinds of things. He's just like me. He collects Pokemon cards, Legos. I mean, he likes all kinds of things. Alright, so we got that there. Got this there again. And then if I can find the other little brown piece, there it is. Because that's going to go on the back side. Then we would have... Yeah. There it is. There it is. And then we need the 2x1. There it is. Alright, now we got both of these. Now we got both of them. Alright, so where are we putting those at? What type of Legos? Pretty much just like me, he does all kinds of different things with Legos. He really has never been too picky, honestly. I don't know, I think he kind of more likes the like the superhero ones. Yes, I really do think you should, G-Man. You've got some really cool... You got some really cool drawings. Sorry, something popped up down at the bottom of my screen. I don't know what it was. Okay. Flip this one. What just fell off of there? Oh, ha! There we go. Your armor plating is not too good. Alright, so then if these have to go... Okay, this would be... Wait, over on that side? Really? Okay, so this would go over here. But if that's supposed to go there, then this would be under here first. Because this is showing this goes all the way back here. Which means this would have to be under all of this. That means that would have to be down here. And where'd the other one go? There it is. This would have to be here. Then this would go down in between there like that. And then this would be put on there. Alright. There we go. That looks right. Okay, there we go. Cool. That's how that should look. Coyote, what is up, dude? I have no idea how long it would have taken you to do some of the drawings, man. Oh no. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Yes, everything is actually going pretty good. Shiloh, dude, what is up, man? It is good to see you guys on tonight. How are you guys doing? Alright, G-Man, I'm listening. What's your idea? Sorry, my nose is a little stuffed because this is where this changes. This is where the actual instructions change. Because right here is where the tail actually got redesigned because there weren't enough pieces for it. So now that we're done with the main body part, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we need... Oh, come on, it was... Yeah, there, right there. That and then a 4. So with that put on there. And we've got the 3 and the 1. There's that and that. Alright, so for this part we're actually going to have to use I wonder if people got extra pieces in their box and didn't realize it or something. Because I'm seeing pieces on here that are not in my set. Alright, so we're going to go with pink here. Oh yeah, that's pink anyways. Okay. Man, the color change is so subtle. Yeah, I saw outer on here earlier. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of cool that he switches back and forth. Put a motor... But is it for fishing, or what would you be using it for? Because I've seen people that have used like fishing string and motors in order to like tag people along with a remote control that controls it, so they could like pull $1 away from them or whatever, and it actually turns into a pretty funny prank. Okay, so we need this, then we need a 4. Because that's going to go underneath here, like that. But then we need 2 of the 2s, it said. So we need 1, and then we need another 1. So that way it builds itself across. And then that is actually supposed to go on top of here. But you can't do that because that 2 would fall. So we got to build that first. And then it's got us putting another 2 right here. So is that 2? No, that shows it's brown. I'm trying to follow this as much as I can. Ah, nope, that's a 3. There it is. Alright, so we got that there. Oh, you're talking about making the oh my gosh, the face hugger. That'd be awesome. That's still pretty good for an hour. For an hour, that is actually really good. for here. We need 1, 3, and 2 of the smalls. So we don't have any brown 3s, we're going to have to use... Okay, there's that one. So that's going to go on top of the other one. And then we need 2 of them that come up from the bottom. And I know we don't have any more brown ones, so we're going to have to use pink. Ah! There's 1, there's 2. Okay, then there's 2 of those. So we gotta have... There's 1. There's the other one. Alright, so that'll go here, this will go here. Then we gotta have 2 of these. So it's saying 1 here, 1 here. And turn this over. Okay, so that's our white. Then we got 1 single, like that. Oh no, don't take that. I don't take that wrong, man. Honestly, I don't know. I have not sat down and actually drawn in... It's got to be well over 10 years. Android, I will not use iPhone. I can't stand iPhone because it is too locked down. Half the things I can do on my Android, I could not do on an iPhone. And I hate that about that. iPhone, on the other hand, the Apple products, they do have better picture and video editing software. So I will give them that. But I will not. I cannot stand iPhone. Alright, so there's 1 of 2 of those. Well, is the there it is. There we go. Okay, so we got 2 more white ones to finish off this half. Then it's got 1 down here. That's going to go up here. And then we got 1 more piece of armor here. That doesn't make any sense. Did I put that wrong? No, it's like a little one. Oh, little one. Never mind. It's not even that. Wait a second. How many are going on there? 1 there, then 1 there. There it is. There's the little itty bitty ones. There's 1. There we go. That was a pain. Okay, so since we're going to be doing the same thing to the other side, yes, exactly. Except for we're adding one more of the 2 whites up here. Then we got 1 more of the brown ones, but I want to find this small... Okay, those are the large ones. That's another large one. There it is. Found it. Now we need one small. There we go. We'll put this on there ahead of time. There we go. Ah! That was no easier to put on there. Now, I have heard a lot of good things about the AirPods, especially not only just the like the Find My feature or whatever, where you can like track your AirPods, but the battery life and the quality of sound and stuff like that. I've heard that it really is amazing, but I have not honestly used any of that stuff. Mostly because I can't. I have Android. How much longer live? I'm gonna finish the tail and then shove this thing on my face and see how it goes. I'm either gonna end up in the hospital or the morgue. Alright. So then according to this, we're gonna have this with two of where did they go? There they are. Two of these. There's the other one. Alright, so it's got two of those on there. And we'll flip this around because it's going to have one of these, followed by one of these, and then two more of those. There we go. Oh, interesting. I thought they only connected to Apple devices. Okay, so we need this 3. There it is. Then 2 more of those. So that one there. Then this one here. We're almost done. We're almost done. Alright, so that is going to end up connecting to that. That actually moves pretty good. So we got 2 of the 4s. 1, 2. Then 2 more. There it is. So it's that one. That doesn't make any. Oh, come on. I know that's going to go there. Then we've got the 3. There it is. Okay, that's going to go there. Then we need one more 2. We're going to use pink So I don't see any more brown. I do not see any more brown. I don't know. I'm not very athletic. Benching maybe 40 or 50. I honestly don't know for sure though. Alright, so we can put this on here. Then we get to put 3 here. How much can you bench? Okay, there's that. Oh, cool. Okay, so that goes there. Then we've got 2 of these. If I put them on there right, I can't believe I did that. I mean, I absolutely believe I did. Okay, there's that. Is that... Do I have to... Yeah, I didn't have that far enough. There we go. Now it's at the end. Oh, okay. So we need 2. So we need 1 here. Then we need this one right here. 2 of the white ones. So that goes here. Then that one goes here. Oh, you can't tell me that they're not going to put something else up. There's got to be something that goes right there where those 2 white ones are. There's got to be something. 350. Holy crap. That's impressive. That is impressive. I am not just leaving that like that. There's no way. Because that would fall off way too easily. So we're going to add this here. I'm not messing around with this. I don't want this falling apart on me. I do not want that. That is cool. Alright, so then we put the ball right there. Get back on there. Get back on there. Holy crap. Wait, where does... What? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I see this, but... That doesn't make any sense why they would have us put that on there. Because that's not even hardly being held on. Because according to that, then we would put a second piece on over here of that same variety. And then right here, it's wanting us to put on, if I can find it, putting this on here. But that doesn't make any sense because the way that... Oh man, no. Get back on there. Yeah, see, that can't stay on there. That little piece can't be on there. Because that's got to have room to be able to come up and maneuver. That can't be on there. If I could find some other little brown pieces, flat brown pieces to put on there, I'd do it that way. How tall am I? 5.5 feet. I'm 5'6". That is what it is. I'm gonna leave this up for a couple seconds, but definitely. I wouldn't be mad. Because then I get to rebuild it. But I like this. This is so cool. Like, I like how the people... Oh, man, don't do that. Don't you dare do that. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, this piece right here can't be there. It can't be there. Because then, you couldn't wrap it around. Because there, now we can wrap it around. You know, have our own little pet. We got our own little pet. Check that out. Minus its foot. Oh man, this has been a blast tonight. This has been so much fun. I really appreciate it. Thank you for telling me about this. Because this was an awesome build. I absolutely love this thing. I cannot believe it. That is so cool. And I will name him Larry. Yeah, G-Man, rate it. I'd have to say probably about a 12 out of 10. Even though it's messed up on some of the pieces and instructions and things, I still give it a 12 out of 10. I like that. That is actually really cool. Like I said, I really am thinking about trying to find some way to display it. But I know it looks like you're about the only one on, G-Man. But for anyone else, if you see this at a later date, I really hope everyone has a good night, good day, whatever, whenever you see this. But for now, peace out, and I will see you guys in the next video. You have a good night, G-Man. I'll see you around.